Hello and hey, today we're going to mess around with golf with your friends. This time going to be the Your Local Mini Golf Guide. It's not going to be the classic score here. I figured this would be a little bit too tricky to go ahead and go for. But the course in the description is going to be Das Burrito. It has like 23,000 subscribers, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Very first hole, you can go just after E, just before the R, or anywhere in there. But if you have a sense of whimsy, just go just slightly off to the right at the very start and go full power. Hole number 2, we're going to aim down at this pillar just right of the triangle piece at just under 2.5 power. We just catch this bowl, and we have just enough speed to come back into it and hit very nicely. As always, there's going to be a plethora of shots for holes that are like that. Hole number 3, you can go a number of distances. We're going to go ahead and go just under 2.5 here, but 2.5 is pretty much the go-to. You can go for the Kobe if you wish, but coming off that back wall off of a bounce is generally the safest option. Hole number 4, we're going just under 3 power here, aiming at this exact spot. It's kind of like the hump of the little snake dude on the bottom. It's pretty specific. You are more likely to hit the cup and just come out of it than you are to go in, but that is what it is. Hole number 5, we're going to be tracking this left edge as close as we can. It's not ultra specific to the point where if you feel like you're going to hit it, you can't move it to the right. It just, you have more than a few pixels at play for that particular shot. Hole 6 can be kind of tricky. We do need to go this power and kind of aim just under this little tree thing going on. I kind of aim at the left of that far cupcake, and you see that exact power. That's exactly what you're going to need because you have to bounce off the hole, bounce up a little bit, and come back into it in order to hit that particular shot. Hole 7, do not be dissuaded by the stroke count here. It's actually very simple. I just kept missing it by going over the top of the cup every single time, which means you need to take just a tiny little bit of power off. And even that one I used probably just a little bit too much. I don't know why I couldn't track that one in, but it is what it is. Next hole, we want to go exactly 3 power or just under, to the point where you're still touching the bar, but you can kind of see like the top and bottom kind of not touching, that kind of curved sort of spot. It's a pretty tricky shot, but it is what it is. Hole 9. This is the hole that I think can be hole in one, but I could not find a shot. If there was a little tiny bowl on this particular hole, it'd be fine. But up to this point, and I have tried to contact Das Burrito, the creator of the course, to give me a hint as to if this is possible. It's been about a week and haven't gotten a response back, but just kind of showing that there are simple shots like going to the front of this snake full power, and it's very safe. This shot, it gets you the closest that I've seen so far, but it's ultra specific and you have a large chance of bouncing out of the course or just getting in that second bowl, and all of those give you a 2, so just play the course normally. The next couple holes are very simple. We're going to go to the end of the E in power here, or between the R, between the legs of the R. It's again a pretty simple shot. And then hole 11, I don't think anybody needs this explained, but this is a guide, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Full power, straight ahead. Hole number 12, you do have to be a little bit careful as the angles are very sharp. We want to go just about 2.5 power and aim for the intersection of those 2 tiles at the bottom of the 4th from the left, 2nd from the right entrance. This shot I do not recommend attempting. You do need to go full power at a very specific pixel. It is very likely that you'll bounce out of the course, so I recommend playing this one. That one does represent the shot count, although I normally get it before 20. Next hole, you want to go just over 3 power. I kind of gave myself a little bit extra time here to talk about all the shots, so sorry about this, but we go just over 3 power, and we're aiming just right of that far thing, that far brick in the distance under the cupcake. Hole 15, you're going to go over here to this intersection of tiles. We can go full power, but why not take a little bit off, be a little bit more safe. Hitting the bowl at not full speed is a preferential thing. Hole 16, I missed it twice by going just under the power I'm supposed to do, and then I went full power and I almost did a crazy shot, but then it wasn't going to work out, so don't be fooled by the stroke count. We want to go just under the full power. You see the kind of the tops and bottom of the power bar gets pulled back at that specific intersection, and then 2.5 at this intersection as well is the way we're going to go here. I know it's kind of tough for me saying intersections like that, but you kind of get the vague idea. And since most of these particular holes have bowls, they're not as specific as it might seem. Hole 17, there's a little dark spot about a tile and a half, 2 tiles ahead of me, and then a little light outline to the left of my cursor, about 3 tiles ahead of me. So that's a good spot to kind of gauge where this was. I could have gone a little bit more right, and you want to go 3 1/4 power. And then hole 18, we're going to look all the way down at this far tree. We want to go just left of it, so none of our cursor is actually hovering over the bottom of the tree as it comes up over the wall. It is the only spot that we're able to take this particular angle and fall in the very, very front of the cup. So that is why we use it like that. But this course is fantastic. I had a lot of fun finding the shots. Like I said, I kind of been sitting on this one for a little while, hoping that I would get a response. So hopefully now that this is up, it's not an instant, oh yeah, you just go 3 power at a specific object. That would be kind of rough. However, it is what it is, and I have left a little bit of room for improvement. So I wouldn't be resentful at all to have to make this video over again. I think it's a great course, over like 23,000 subscribers have already touched it. So that is what that is, and I just have nothing but good things to say about this. Basically, if I'm making a guide about it in 2019, I think it's a great course. I'm not going to play any courses that I don't like, and it doesn't mean that if I don't feature a course that I don't like it, I just have to find all the shots, and that can be a time-consuming process. So, as my voice tries to give out, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and of course, be safe, guys.